Hello! Welcome to this YouTube channel when I whenever I feel like it, almost never post content for you to enjoy. Enjoy is a strong term. Anyway, I make this video today because I have a story to tell you. Oh yeah, girl. It's about to get real. So, I was just at the gym. Girl, I'm as shocked as you are. That's why I'm rocking this, sports bra cutoff look. Although, let's be real, I would wear this on a normal day. And I was working out at my gym, Planet Fitness. Shout out to $10 a month. And I was like, beforehand I was sitting at home and I was like, I should work out. Like, I feel like it'll get some of my, anxious energy out and, maybe it'll make my sleep schedule not a fucking nightmare like it is right now. So I, go to Planet Fitness, and I'm feeling, pretty good that I made it there. Because that's, 90% of the battle. It's just getting to the gym. So I get there, and I, put all my crap in a locker, and I grab my phone and my headphones, and I'm like, let's do this. So I go on the elliptical, which is, torture. And I'm like, okay, 5 minutes, and you're like, all right, only 3 more sets of 5 minutes till we're done. So I get done with the 20 minutes on the elliptical, and I'm like, look at us doing physical things. And so I'm like, let's just do some, weight machines. Here we go. It's gonna be great. We're gonna get, super fit. Obviously, with the, 5 minutes we're gonna spend on these machines, we're gonna get, super fit. So I go to some weight machines, and I'm, doing the one that's, you are, pushing back. It's kind of like a backwards, sit-up. You're pushing against this bar that has however much resistance. And I'm doing that one, and I get up to, 200 pounds, and I feel, super cool as I'm, making direct eye contact with this, old man who's working out in, dress pants and, a Fleetwood Mac shirt. And I'm like, that's a confusing aesthetic. But so I'm, working out, and I'm doing all these machines. And then I'm like, I've never seen these machines before. I'm going to go over to them and see what they're all about. And so I go to this machine, and it's it works your inner thighs and your hips. And I'm like, ooh, I'm going to get me some Madonna thighs. Let's go. I'm ready. So I get on this machine, and basically it's you're kind of you're sitting down, and there's these bars that have pads on them, and then you put your knees, your legs on the outside of them, and then it kind of straight up, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it kind of looks like you're in the gyno stirrups. I'm just saying that's the imagery that comes to mind. So you're in this thing, and you're sitting, and your knees are on the outside of these bars, and then you push in, the goal is to have your knees meet in the middle, and then the resistance helps work your inner thigh. Number one is horrible. Don't do it. It hurts so bad. But so I'm sitting there, and I'm being really annoying. I'm being that person that you hate at the gym who's grunting and shit, who's I'm honest to God, no joke, I needed to do that. It just came out of me like lava. So I'm sitting there, and I'm working really hard, and I'm at probably 155 pounds, or whatever the thing is. I'm doing a pretty substantial amount of weight on this machine, and I'm feeling good. So I'm gonna increase the weight. Let's do this. Let's see how much I can do. Push yourself, Carly. Do it. This is your year. It's fucking not. It's gonna be the same as every other year. But I'm on this machine, and I'm let's go. So I put it up to 185 or almost 200 pounds, and I'm pushing, and it's really hard because at that point My muscles are tired. I'm over it. I've been at the gym for like 25 minutes. I'm like ready to go. I don't want to be there anymore. So I'm like pushing really hard, and I'm like, it's like taking almost my whole body to like do this thing where I'm like pushing my knees together. And I push so hard that I shit myself. Yeah, you heard that right. I shit my pants at Planet Fitness while I was doing some dumbass hip and inner thigh machine. And I'm sitting there, and I just like pushed it right out of me, you know? It was just like, and I'm like, great. So I like get up, and I look at the seat, and there's like that like butt crack line of sweat, and I'm like, is it sweat or is it something else? Like, what is this? So I like run, well not like run, because I'm like scared of running now, you know, I'm like, so I'm like, I'm literally clenching my butt, and I'm like doing like this weird like waddle jog to get like the antibacterial stuff and a paper towel so I can clean off the seat, right? Because like, I'm not a monster. I don't want anybody to sit in my like, my poop juice. Like, that's not fair. So I'm like cleaning it off like with an aggressive amount of spray. Like, I'm like making sure that shit is gone. And so I like go to the locker room, and I'm like power waddling to the locker room, and I grab all my stuff, and I'm like, we gotta get home. Like, I like go in the bathroom, and I like, you know, do the best that I can to like clean myself up. But it's like, you know, it's not good. It's a situation. So I go in my car, and I'm like, yes, we're gonna go home, like, get this shit under control. And then I look, and I see in my car the Post-it note that I left to myself before I went to the gym. Because sometimes you need to like motivate yourself that way, you know? So the Post-it says, and I shit you not, it's okay, Carly, when you're done, you can get Cold Stone. Yes, I promised myself Cold Stone after my workout. Counterproductive? Yes. Motivational? Also yes. Life is about balance, you guys. So I'm like, man, I need to go home and like change pants and shit. Like, here we go. But then I'm also like, but Cold Stone. And I look at my clock, and I'm like, Cold Stone closes in like 15 minutes. I can't go home and then go to Cold Stone. I'll miss my opportunity to get my birthday cake remix. So I literally, I literally drive to Cold Stone with literal shit in my pants, get my birthday cake remix, and then come home. I'm not kidding, y'all. It's here. It's so good. So, I just wanted to tell you that. Sometimes your priorities are different than maybe what you would imagine for yourself or what somebody else would think is appropriate. But don't let that shit stop you, okay? Don't let your dreams stay dreams, people. You got this. This is your life. Okay? Well, that's all I got for you. That was my story about shitting in a Planet Fitness and getting Cold Stone. I hope you enjoy this 9-minute video of nothing. Peace, people.